Hey Al, this is Adriana with the Montgomery team, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things we can do today to bring in more customers to your business. And in your case, security in the St. Louis area is particularly exciting. I'm excited for you to share this news. Now, I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, why do this really? Well, good thing on Mondays I read minds. No, seriously, it's because most local business owners are just too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit their company and them in a for sure and a continuous way. Often, the only hesitation they have towards hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who is not. In order to address that, I give people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they could do to impact their business for free. And a lot of it still results in local business owners saying, "This is great, Adriana, can you do this for me?" That said, I'm going to guide you through some big free pointers to know how to rank your business site higher on Google, as that is where 85% of the world's searches are done daily. If by the end of this video you liked what you heard and you can see that I have a plethora of tricks on how to increase sales online, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if by the end of the video you simply want to take these free attack moves and create your own plan, I wish you the best. I'm here to help. All right, so let's show you those 3 things that will set your company above your competition. Now, the first thing to discuss is content. Usually I'm comparing websites here, comparing back and forth yours to the competition. You don't have one yet, so we're just going to be looking at the #1 competition, which in St. Louis for you is going to be Champion National Security. The reason why I say that is because when I Google security in St. Louis, Missouri, they are the first one to pop up organically. They are #3. The #1 is actually, and #2 are both Indeed.com, as you can see here. So the first company to pop up is right here. All right. Now, that said, they have 650 words approximately on their website. And in order for Google to recognize your landing page as optimized, it needs to have a minimum of 1,500 words. 2,000 is ideal to carve out all competition. That means that this page here is not currently Google optimized, meaning that if you were to go and do that, and I'm here to help you, of course, with that, and we were to get you Google optimized in regards to content, that would help you a lot and very quickly. Now, this here, this tool is called SEO Quake. It is free to download. With this free tool, you can see what your site is actually ranking for. So I'm going to do this with the competition here to see what it is they're doing in regards to what they're ranking for. They're ranking for the word security, of course, makes sense. Repeat 64 times. Services 13 times. That's a big drop down. Guard 9 times, Lewis 8 times, and Champion 7 times. Everything underneath that is repeated even less. So that said, for me, I can see the trend here is essentially they use the word security a lot, but after that, they don't know about SEO, search engine optimization, obviously, or they would be using these words a lot more. Now, this is good, but it's not currently fully optimized for the buyers who are searching for the services that they offer. That's what I want to make sure that you do have. The order and the frequency of the verbiage does matter. Each word or phrase trends online at a different level, meaning that certain verbiage literally carries lesser or greater buyer intent. Understanding what is trending with people who are ready to buy right now is, of course, vital to achieving greater financial success. For example, I'm going to show you here the word guard, just the word guard. We want to wonder how many times is that entered into Google, right, on a monthly basis, because we want to understand what content to put on your website, what is going to bring traffic more than other verbiage in comparison. So here you can see the word guard is Googled an average right now of 201,000 times per month. So that is a word we definitely want to use on your website, not only because it relates to what you do, but because it is an extremely popular word. Even more popular would be bodyguard. The phrase bodyguard is Googled 550,000 times per month, over 500,000 times. So this is certainly a word or phrase, that we want to use on your website. Maybe give you a full section that's all about what having a bodyguard would be like, or a page alone, depending on your plans. But this is certainly something we want to use. And I'll show you one more just so you can get the idea there. The word safety, I looked up earlier, the word safety is searched 368,000 times per month. So this is part of what I would be doing for you, finding out what is the most popular verbiage, what will bring you the most traffic to your site. Now, that brings me into our second topic. The second topic is, we'll get to here. The second topic is citations. As you can see here on this page, this area here, this is called the Google Map Pack. The Google Map Pack ranks these companies, as you can see here, in order with citations. What is a citation? A citation is made up of the name of the company, the address for the company, and the phone number all together in one place. You can put these NAPs, as we call them, name, address, phone number, these citations, on Facebook, Yellow Book, White Book, so on and so forth. Now, how do we rank in the Google Map Pack, right? That's the next question. How do we get in this box or underneath it to show up as a first result? Well, we use a tool here that's called WhiteSpark, whitespark.ca. On whitespark.ca, I pulled some stats from your biggest competition. As I was saying, Champion is your biggest competition. They have 75 citations, which is good, but it's extremely beatable, I have to say, Al. Only 75, not even 100. With some deliberate time and effort, you could certainly be their competition, I'd say, in a matter of 4 to 6 months, all right? These numbers are looking great. And I also pulled your second best competition, which would be Imperial. They have even less. They have only 32. And then I pulled the St. Louis Police Department because they pulled up as the last company, of course, of the police department, but the last result on the first page of Google when you look for security. And they have only 28 citations themselves. So these numbers are pretty exciting. The third topic is link juice. This is Google's perceived authority of your website. You can see, of course, when we're searching for it, they pull up in ranking order, as I mentioned. We want to get you there because, as you can see here, the small number right there under the bar, security in St. Louis, Missouri is Googled an average of 10 times per month. That's an average. It's probably a little bit more. It ebbs and flows, but that's a really good average to have in the area. Now, in regards to link juice, it works like this. Site A points to Site B, therefore Site A acts like link juice, giving Site B further authority in Google's eyes. It's like a popularity contest. However, there is more to it than that. For example, if you have, in your situation, in your industry, you would want Security Magazine, for example. You would want to link back from them, and that would be much more effective than, say, Pizza Hut linking back at your site because you don't slink pizzas for a living. Google can pick up on those kinds of things. This is also a way that we measure the competition. Now, going back into SEO Quake, you go under page information and you scroll down a little bit to find out how many backlinks do they have, your biggest competition, right? You scroll down and you can see that Champ only has 19 backlinks. That means only hardly 20 times on the internet is their website, posted somewhere. That again is an extremely beatable number. All right. So what we do here is actually click on that number and it'll tell us where they got those backlinks, which is extremely useful, a great reference to understand where could we also use that we know would count in Google's eyes. We can go down the list here and use them all. And you can do the same thing there in regards to citations with WhiteSpark. I do want to tell you that. In regards to building you citations, I would definitely click here onto Champions number 75, where it will show me where they got their citations as well. Just to give us an idea, a reference list, a check-off list, strengthening your site one at a time. All right, so that's everything. Just to summarize what we went over, one is content. Your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words. With me, I want to make sure you have 2,000. Second is citations. You want to have 200 to 300 of those to beat out your competition, not only by a landslide, but for the long run. Third and last was link juice. You need a lot of relevant sites pointing at you and your team to show Google that you are the authority. And I would go for 200 to 300 of those backlinks as well. Now, if you implement these strategies, you will definitely rank higher and higher until your company is showing up as a top result across Google. I'm sure you're wondering what now. Well, you can either go with the information I've provided you thus far and do this all on your own, which I'm cool with. However, if you want the most effective route and you do want to save yourself the time, just let me know. Call my direct line. I do know we're speaking tomorrow as per our conversation in text. So I look forward to speaking with you then in regards to your ideas. I look forward to hearing from you. You have a great rest of your night.